The timing of this is crazy. This is the champion I would have least expected Raid to probably pick. For today's video, we are going to break down exactly which champion players can get. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. The champion I want to talk about today is one for new players. So this is going to be if you are a brand new player to Raid or if you're looking to start an alternate account. They've given us an additional champion to pick from. But first, we're going to start by talking about some of the other champs that you can actually get along the way and why it might make sense to actually start an alternate account. The first legendary that you guys can actually grab for yourself is going to be a Lenaril, and you can get her by using my link. She is an attack type who places HP burn. She also places some poison, but also activates the poison, so she works so well with Kyle, who is a starter. And then at level 10, you are going to get yourself an epic, who is Yugo, who I actually still use to this day. She is a fantastic support. Level 20, that is going to get you Fane, who is going to be another attacker, but one that you can actually in a few different areas of the game. She can even steal some turn meter on the first skill. Also has some poison in it, so you'll see why she pairs nicely with a Lenaril. And then at level 30, lastly but definitely not least, you're gonna get yourself a Mausoleum Mage. Now this champion is a great one because we do have a cleanse on here, and you're always gonna want to cleanse. It's something that's so helpful in there. But then you also get a bit of buffing, so another very good support. The next legendary is going to actually be a login champion. So all you have to do is play Raid for 7 days and you're going to get yourself this exclusive champion. And I'm going to say exclusive because this is a part of the TMNT franchise, which as soon as this franchise collab is done with Raid, they are gone a game forever. So you will not be able to get these champions after November 13th. So you're going to want to start playing now. All you got to do, log in for 7 days and get yourself Michelangelo, who is a very good attacker. He's actually, especially for being a login champion, really solid champion and attacker. And it's another free legendary you get literally by just logging in. So now you've gotten those 2 free legendaries. Now the third thing, this is where it comes in, is actually going to be a promo code. As a new account, as soon as you verify you have a Lenaril in your inbox, you know that it works. Enter a new player code. There's a few of them out here for some very good legendaries. We're going to go over which ones are currently existing, and then let's talk about the new one that they've just added. Now, there are a few codes out there, but you guys can only pick one, so definitely choose wisely. And I'm going to give you just some of my favorites and some potentials. So your first one is going to be Alice, legendary attack type. Use her both PvE, PvP. She's got some good skills, has some AoEs in there, ignoring a target's defense. You can really get a lot of damage output from her. The code to get her is going to be Get Alice. Next up, if you're looking to go more towards the PvP side, that's going to be a Monkey King, a legendary attack who does actually have a stun on a first skill, ignores some defense, can potentially do an AoE in here as well, does steal some buffs, but really has a unique passive with a self-revive. And his aura, of course, being for Arena, you'll see why he screams PvP. A champ I still use to this day. If you're looking to get him, then the code is going to be Monkey King. The next one, it's hard to pass up because she is actually a Void, which is very nice when it comes to different affinities. She is going to be a legendary support. This one is Tuhanara, who has a few different skills, but essentially having a continuous heal, decrease on speed on a first turn is crazy. And then really protecting with her other supportive skills that she has in here as a champion, including a passive, which does have some cleansing going on in it. So the code to get her is going to be Desert Queen. If you're looking to go more of an attacker, then this one is a strong contender. This one is going to be Tholen Falbeard, so a legendary attack type. He does have some weaken going on here. He also ignores part of a target's defense in there, has an AoE where he actually attacks twice in there, ignoring things like unkillable and shield buffs. He does also have a passive in here, which is actually pretty helpful to be able to kind of use them a little bit more. So a strong attacker. The code to get this one is going to be Demon Slayer. This last one is the newest one that they've added, and one that I was surprised at because when I started and I came across this champion in PvP, he was a nightmare for me, honestly. So the fact they added him for new players is crazy. Now this champion, yes, you can use both in PvE and PvP, but a great opportunity to actually potentially grab him. So This one is Ultimate Death Knight, a legendary defense. You've got to provoke on the first skill. You have an AoE in here where you decrease attack, placing a fear debuff. You have some support with a shield and a continuous heal, and he's got not one but two passives, which are totally unique because when an ally's attacked, he has a 100% chance of blocking that damage and then also redirecting debuffs as well. And if the enemy is healed, then this champ is going to get 20% of that heal as well. So really taking advantage with this passive. And another passive which increases this champion's HP, defense, and speed by 10% for each dead ally. But it really is this passive here that makes so good. So you can definitely use him in dungeons, but you can also take advantage and use him in PvP. I definitely think some people may underestimate him. If you are a new player going into this and you're up against other new players that are within your bracket and they don't have him, he is an annoying champion to go up against when you're trying to kill him and you've got to deal with a passive like this. And remember, he is going to be here for a limited time, so the code to get Ultimate Death Knight is going to be UD King. I'll show you guys an example of what he can actually do. Now, I will say I finally have some champions that can actually tackle him, but you could still see how annoying he actually is when you're going ahead and trying to do some damage, and the fact that it's going to change that target and mitigate the damage from them. So this is going to show you him in action. Target changed right there. And look how much damage he actually did, plus the fear that he put on my champs. He already took one of mine down. Luckily, I do have 2 revivers in here. But this just goes to show you how annoying he really can be. So you'll see him in action here, and I even lost my fight. I still think it's crazy they added Ultimate Death Knight, but as I said, this is the best time to start as a new player because there are so many free legendaries that you can essentially get and ones that you guys can pick from. So I am super curious, which one would you guys get? Would you consider getting Ultimate Death Knight now that he is the newest one added into that list? Because I know that is a tough choice, but really you can't go wrong with any one of them. Want you guys comment those thoughts down below and be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!